Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So no particular topic on this video. We'll just go around the room and do some listing and stuff and see what happens. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yep, the Meowsies are gone. Entered the wife confiscation zone permanently. Maybe one day she'll let me cash in on them. Got Big Vader up there with everything else. Haven't gotten any new toys for my Aliens collection lately. Trying not to spend too much money on stuff that I'm not selling. Went and dug up my I got all these media, everywhere. These Pokemon tapes I had listed at one point, but I think I took them down at one point. So I got two listings I can make here. I could sell this Fashion Victims by itself, and then I got a 2-pack I can make, Totally Togepi and Fashion Victims Pokemon videos sealed. I actually found these at the thrift store for 25 cents a piece back a long time ago. I'll have to look them up again and see if they're actually selling for some decent cash. Got to go back and check Rite Aid again and see if they put any different kind of Godzilla NECA toys. That was pretty sweet that they were coming in my local Rite Aid. And these guys, I guess I'll list up together for now and then just stash them away. Oh, and I'm going to make my rival lot and some of these other Nerf lots and everything I'm going to make. Alright, I'll list this weather station up. Like I said, I paid 99 cents for it, and I saw one sold just like it without the remote that's supposed to be with it for 15 bucks. So obviously this is going to be a very easy first class ship. So kind of items I certainly don't mind picking up, even if I'm a little bit uncertain about the sales frequency. You want to see an awesome poster? This is an insert for a Super Nintendo game or something. Check this out. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm going to hang on to this one. Alright, I'll list up these Hatchimals together. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to photograph them together. And then I'm going to photograph them individually as well. And the reason why is because I haven't really tried to research and see if I can identify if either one of these is like uncommon or anything like that. Because usually, keep in mind with these toy lines, a lot of times there may be one or two pieces in a toy line that might be worth a little bit more money than the others because maybe it wasn't printed as many or manufactured as much. So I have no idea with these. Like I said, there's so many different color variants and stuff on these. It seems like that, who knows? This could be like that rare, super rare, ultra rare color variant, Probably not, but that's why I'm going to take two separate sets of photographs real quick, just in case. Let's say if this one happens to be worth 40 bucks or something. Not saying it is, but if it is, then I'll already have the pictures ready and I could sell it individually and then just hang on to the other one for another time. If you buy as much electronics stuff from the thrift store like me, you build a little collection of partially used batteries. Very handy. The bane of my existence, besides stickers on everything when it comes to the thrift store, is Sharpie permanent marker on everything. So here's the $7.95. Isopropyl alcohol takes it off in like 2 seconds. But because of the pandemic, I don't know why still, I have a very tiny little bit of isopropyl left. The stores still don't have it. I don't know what's going on. Still price gouging on eBay, I guess. I don't know. But it's unbelievable at this point that we still don't have, at least in here in Southern California, we still don't have just regular rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol in the grocery store. Alright, here we go. Two nice rival blasters. I think it's about a $30 blaster, and I think this single shot rival pistol is about a $10 blaster. I'm going to go for something in the range of a $45 sale, hopefully, with this. Here's a cool blaster called the Modulus Regulator that I recently picked up. It can be actually fully automatic. Pretty good Nerf gun. Does take C batteries. But whenever it's like this, it looks a little bit puny whenever it's just stripped completely down. But See, as you save up the Modulus accessories as you get them, you know, maybe a few here in a bag there, maybe you got one of the Modulus blasters doesn't work, so you're left over with some stuff. Then you slap this stuff on there, and pretty soon you're looking like Tacticool. See what I mean? All right, I'm trying to get some Nerf stuff worked on here. So, got the working on the Modulus stuff, so I'm putting ridiculous accessories on there to make these things like really awesome. Tested up this Swarmfire, and I looked this up. This actually sells pretty good individually, like $30 plus if I'm correct. So paying $2.99 for it, I think I can go for an individual sale. Good thing about this one is the stock does come off, so that's going to be a 16 by 12 by 8 box, no problem. So I think I'm in business with that one. So with this, so then I'm just left a few scraps over there for later. But I got this Strife too I need to test. I think what I'll do, if this Strife works, I'm going to put the Strife, I'm going to put magazines with all this, maybe like 50, I don't know, 50 darts, a lot of darts, brand new darts. And this is a cool accessory piece. Oh, so by the way, most of this stuff is interchangeable, even with the Strife. The Strife fits all these accessories, so it's cool that you can mix and match all this stuff. So that might be attractive to somebody. Like this buttstock will work on all three blasters. Same with these barrels, will interchange with any of the blasters, as well as this forward hand grip. So I'm going to add a few magazines, you know, one for each blaster at the very least. Test this up, and whenever you put strength in numbers and it's really cool accessories and really good blasters, like these are some pretty good ones, because this one's a fully automatic one. This is one of the best semi-automatics that there is. People really like these, and I like them. If I were to actually play with Nerf, this would be the one I would go for. A couple of these, like one in each hand, with like some really long magazines that hold a lot of darts. The Strife, be on the lookout for that. And you know, these are in the same theme, Modulus. So yeah, let's test this one up, and I'm gonna look to try to make like a, you know, $70 to $90 lot, something crazy like that. That's what the price I'm gonna start it at, including shipping and everything. But still, what was my investment? $2, $4? We'll say this paid for the whole bag, less than $10, or we'll just say $10 actually. So that's how I do it, and we'll see how it goes. Usually I eventually sell it for pretty close to my asking prices. Yeah, the Strife is just cool. It only takes 4 AA batteries, and it usually works really good. Yeah, listen to that flywheel spin. Then of course, if the blaster hadn't worked, I would strip this battery cover off and sell it. If there happened to be a magazine, of course, you know, all that stuff, save it. And then as the blasters don't work, I put them to the side. Like this one, here's another Modulus that didn't work properly. I just save all that stuff up and sell it in a lot. Sell it in a lot as non-working later, just to recoup a few bucks. You don't make phenomenal cash, of course. Here we go. Go on the playground with 2 of these loaded with drum magazines. Yeah, I gotta do it. I'm gonna include the drum magazine in the sale. Yeah, these things just work so good. Moms, do you want your kid to be the most terrifying kid on the playground? Well, buy my lot. Available on my eBay store right now. Alright, then other blasters I have. For Mega, I had this Tri-Break, and here's a Cyclone Shock, and I got some other Megas over there. Maybe I'll make a Mega pistol lot. So that makes a nice little 4 blaster Mega lot. Of note, this would fit in a 16 by 12 by 8 box, so that's a good one. Maybe a $45 to $55 sale, we'll see. Alright, I got a lot of Vortex stuff recently, so I think I'm going to do one big Mega lot. I think I'm going to hang on to the translucent one and put everything else together. I'm going to test it out right now, see if they all work. Alright, that turned out pretty good. The only one that didn't work was this Diatron. These things are weird because they got this side priming system, and you can see it's bent out of shape where somebody was, I don't know, it got jammed or something. So one non-working, the rest are good. I'll save these 3 protons for later for a different kind of lot or something. So we'll do a 5 blaster lot, and these were all the discs that were inside of this one, so I'm gonna put those up there too. Because with the Vortex series, my understanding is to get the original Nerf discs, it's harder to find. They're worth something. That's one of the reasons why the series isn't as popular. So I'm gonna include that and display it with the lot, and hopefully make a pretty big sale of a lot here. I'm gonna shoot for above a $60 sale. We'll see. All right, we'll get this Rock Band drum pedal listed up. Pretty nice looking condition. All right, I tested that Stampede out. It works. I'm gonna add a drum clip for it, and then throw in this Barricade with a buttstock and 40 darts. Do like an old school type lot. See if we can make a decent sale on this one. All right, let's list up those cleats that I got at the yard sale. 10 bucks for these cleats I paid, and with a stack of 6 sealed DVDs. So see if I can get some money back for these. When my wife went on her walk today, she, in somebody's trash bin or something, she found somebody had thrown away a bunch of PlayStation 2 game cases. Interesting. So I'll look through them and see if any of them are like uncommon enough to be worth something. Otherwise, you know, someone might be interested in these game cases, just as replacement game cases. All right, I sold that Guitar Hero pedal already. Paid $3.99 for that one recently, and sold pretty quickly for total price paid by the customer $29.81. So that was a pretty quick one. I have a box that should work pretty good for this. Gonna be a 2-pounder. All right, here's a remote TV, cable TV, VCR, DVD combo remote. It's a Sharp model GA035SB. Not the most valuable remote. Total price paid by the customer $9.78, but I'm less than $1 in it on this, so it's gonna be an easy. So of course it's gonna be just an easy ship and padded. Make a couple bucks. Still under 4 ounces, so a nice 4-ounce shipment. Alright, then I sold my Rambo DVD set. Since I got the Rambo 5-disc Blu-ray, the Rambo 5-disc set with the new Rambo on it, because I collect Blu-rays, I'm selling off my collector's edition set DVD, and it sold. Total price paid by the customer $20.07. I bought this in the thrift store for maybe like $6 or $7 for myself, and watched it a few, more than a few times. So we'll put that one in an 8x6x4 inch box. Just gonna make use of these little slivers of bubble wrap here. Give it some padded protection in there. It actually came in right over a pound, so we'll ship. It's shipping medium mail, but we'll have to do 2-pounder basically, but 1 pound in 1 or 2 ounces. All right, last but not least, hit a big boom of a sale today. My Sega 32X games. A buyer bought Zaxxon Mother Base 2000 for full price, no best offer or anything. Total price paid by the customer $44.90. Then that same buyer, I guess, was looking for Sega 32X games, because then they bought the big one, Blackthorn. Didn't even make a offer or anything. Paid full price, no negotiation. Total price paid by the customer $152.31. So almost $200 worth of sale in this nice little first-class shipment here. I'm gonna double bag these guys because pretty valuable. So it's going out, the Blackthorn, one last time. Remember, when you come across Sega games, 32X, that yellow 32X, that's something special. It's not a regular Sega Genesis game. This is much more uncommon. It was a system, in case you're not as familiar with video games, it was a system, it was an attachment system that went onto the Sega Genesis console, and there was a very limited amount of games made for it. And this is the 3rd most uncommon game for the system, Blackthorn. But the chances of you finding this stuff in the wild, it's pretty much never going to happen. But, you never know. Be on the lookout for it. I remember I bought a 32X. So it was only out for a very short amount of time. I remember I bought it at Walmart, brand new. They were closing. They were doing clearance on them, 15 bucks. I got a complete system with a couple games. Boy, if I would have only known, you know, if we would have only known, I would have grabbed like as many of those and kept them in the box as I could have, because those things are super valuable now. But in the 90s, we never, I mean, that stuff was just common. It'd be like the same as, you know, that stuff was so common. You know, a lot of stuff, we just never had the idea that it was going to be a collector's item someday. So I'm going to put a padded mailer around each one of these games. Pretty expensive shipment here. I even got some more bubble wrap. All right. Nice and protected. 10 ounces. If you're new to my channel and you're wondering where did I get those games, real quick, let me tell you, about 2007, 2008, I was collecting any kind of video game stuff I could find at the thrift store. This is before I was selling on eBay, and I was thinking I was going to have a video game store someday. So I was picking up just anything, you know, all sorts of kind of video game stuff that is now worth a lot of money. And just a month or so ago, we got it out of storage. So a bunch of valuable games were in there. To include, you know, Panasonic 3DO games, which are pretty rare. The system, the console for that, a couple Sega Saturns, Sega Master System, and all these 32X games that I'm selling now. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I've got consoles under here, over here in bins. I've got all sorts of vintage video game stuff. So I'm slowly selling it off, keeping certain pieces for my collection. And my wife wanted some consoles saved as well. But yeah, those were the good old days. You go in a thrift store and there'd be a stack of vintage video games. No discrimination in the price. They didn't look them up. It'd be like going and finding a Nerf gun in the store now. You know, it's $1.99, $2.99. It didn't matter what system it was for. It didn't matter what the title was. Those days are long gone.